What if a woman's intimate anatomy tells you almost nothing about her sexual history? For years, people have claimed that the size or shape of a woman's labia reveals how many partners she's had, how experienced she is, or even what kind of person she is. But here's the truth, your anatomy is not your biography. Labia naturally vary in size, shape, color, and symmetry. Some are smaller, some are larger, some are uneven. That's normal young human variation. Think about ears. Some people have small ears, others have larger ones. You wouldn't look at someone's ears and guess their relationship history. So why make that assumption about another completely natural part of the body? Physical variation is not a record of someone's past. But why do these myths survive? Psychologically, humans naturally look for explanations. When we see something unfamiliar, we want to know why it looks different. Then we hear an explanation from friends, social media, pornography, or old cultural beliefs. And when we hear something often enough, it can start feeling like fact. But remember, familiar doesn't mean factual. And there's another important point, especially as people get older. The human body changes throughout life. Hormonal changes associated with aging and menopause can affect genital tissues, including moisture, elasticity, tissue thickness, and comfort. But age-related changes are not evidence of sexual history. A woman's body at 60 or 70 may look different from when she was 25. That's simply part of being human. The bigger problem is often comparison. A woman can have completely normal anatomy and still feel abnormal because she's comparing herself with unrealistic images. Online content, pornography, advertising, and carefully selected photographs don't necessarily represent the natural range of human bodies. Sometimes the body hasn't changed, the reference point has, and that can affect confidence and relationships. Body insecurity may cause someone to avoid intimacy, fear being judged, or feel uncomfortable with a partner. Yet the physical feature itself may never have been the real problem. The belief attached to it was. So let's return to the myth. Can the size or appearance of a woman's labia reliably tell you her sexual history? No, it doesn't tell you how many partners she's had. It doesn't determine her personality. It doesn't determine her worth. Bodies are biology. People are much more than biology. A person's wrinkles don't tell you their character. Grey hair doesn't tell you their personality. And intimate anatomy doesn't give you someone's life story. The less we judge people by appearances, the more accurately we actually see them. If you enjoy psychology explained simply, respectfully, and without the myths, subscribe to Psycho Facts Hub.